Bobby and I have the same prescription shampoo.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. It's for inflamed skin, so.
The Fantastic Four theme is stuck in my head.
Huh.
Fantastic Four.
We saw that today.
It was good.
I really enjoyed it. And we have been hypercritical of Marvel lately, so this should tell you something. No spoilers, but it was good. You should go see it.
Yeah, Fantastic Four gets the 2 thumbs up.
I think the spicy Bloody Mary mix is a little too spicy.
That's why I mixed it for you.
I know. I think the next one needs to just be the regular.
There's not enough for just one. I think you have to mix them one more time because they're almost out. Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine.
Because we're going to go to the theater to watch Maverick.
Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, James Garner. That guy, I can never remember his name, who played Doc Ock.
Oh, Alfred Molina?
Yeah, and then the girl from Just Shoot Me, Mia Sangiacomo, something like that.
Yeah, it's Maya Sangiacomo.
Yeah, that's it.
From Pretty Woman.
Yeah,
her friend Kit.
Yeah,
she was in that. I don't even remember.
No, she was in Quigley Down Under. Just kidding.
Like, that's not the same person.
I mixed them up. Wait, so
Laura Sangiacomo.
No, I think it's Maya.
No, her name's Maya and Just Shoot Me.
Oh.
It's Laura Sangiacomo.
Okay, well.
Or Sangiacomo.
Anyway, she's not in Maverick.
So wait, are you getting now Maverick mixed up with Quigley Down Under?
No, I think just some of the lines crossed in my head.
I mean, it's Jodie Foster. It's like, I think you're thinking of, but you already said Jodie Foster. So that's why I was like, why do you think this person's in it? Because like when you said that, I was like, I don't think she's thinking of the same movie. Both are awesome movies.
Yes, both are awesome movies.
Quigley Down Under was like so underrated.
Quigley Down Under, though, is one that I don't need to see again. Why? Honestly, it's so sad.
Because of the cliff scene?
Yes, I cannot handle that. I could not handle that when I was a kid. And now I think, especially as a mom, I definitely cannot handle that.
They saved the baby, though.
That's even... I can't think about it. I'm going to cry.
I mean, it was such a good movie with Alan Rickman as like the bad guy again.
That was my introduction to Alan Rickman.
It's wild. So is this your...
And Tom Selleck.
I was going to say, is it Tom Selleck too? That's fascinating. It wasn't Friends, I guess, yet. So
no, I saw Quigley probably as like 7,
not
8
3
years
Men
old.
and a Baby?
Oh, yeah. I forgot he was in 3 Men and a Baby. I definitely saw that when I was really young.
Man, we watched that a lot.
We did too.
Was all about that movie. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
We should revisit that one. I'm curious.
Yeah. And then 3 Men and a Little Lady.
It was fine. It wasn't as good, but I did like the scene at the end where Ted Danson was wearing all the prosthetics and was like, constipated, and starts ripping his face off. Mm-hmm. And he's like,
I don't remember it well enough.
Proving he could act because the guy said he couldn't act or something like that.
Yeah.
On that note, the champagne's been popped.
Ted Danson, national treasure.
The wine is flowing, and you know where we're going. We're going on back to an amateur guy, Captain Zach, so he always is Beans.
Or Jana. And it is our last episode of the season.
I don't understand these seasons.
I know, and we have this conversation.
It just continues. It's not like we're stopping.
It does continue, but it helps me with the numbering, keeping track of how many years we've been doing this, and that kind of stuff.
Season 3 is gonna be a banger. Watch out.
Okay, so here's the thing that
really get in our stride.
One of the reasons that I like doing this is like whenever, I see on Instagram, like, for instance, just pulling out example, I don't know if they do this or not, but like the Brotherly Love podcast with the Lawrence brothers. And it's like an episode that I'm like, oh, I want to go listen to this. But
you have no idea which one it is.
I have no idea which one it is. And it's like having to just read through all the titles. And by the time I get like 10, 15 down, I'm just like, dude, I don't know. But if it's like, okay, I know this is like 2.15 or even just like number 152, like I can scroll and find that pretty quickly.
People want to scroll to find what we're talking about.
No, but I'm just saying that's just something that bothers me on it when other podcasts don't number their I don't know, but I'm an accountant. Like
there's no accounting for the right software.
I want order.
I want order to this chaos. Yeah. Season 3 is gonna be off to a good start. I can sense it. I'm a late bloomer, Alex. In the 3rd round,
yeah, but that's for next episode.
Just wait.
Yeah. Oh, so I guess on that note too, with this being our last episode, we're going to be doing another giveaway. Woo!
Did we just do that?
Yeah, but that was different. That was for 2,000 followers. This is for
second season ending.
Season ending, new season beginning. So be sure to go to our Instagram page sometime this week.
What are we giving away?
We'll be giving away a Yeti.
Oh my goodness.
With a Backlot Tours logo on it.
Oh man.
A $25 Disney gift card.
Oh my goodness.
That's all I got right now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a pair of ears.
I should print the rest of that Haunted Mansion torch and we can give that away. Because I started one of those.
But will people be interested in that? You people, let us know.
Yeah, would people be interested in whether it's like a stylized version of the torch at the end of the ride?
Because I did think people were going to be interested in the Tiki Room thing we gave away. And there was not much interest in that.
Yeah, but it's,
But it's gone to a good home. I do want to say the people who want it is Soarin' Around WDW Pod. They're another Disney podcast. And they're very supportive. And they have a great podcast. So you should give them a listen too.
Yeah, go listen.
Yeah.
We are going to broach this topic gently at first, and then we're going to wade into these waters. We had to bring this one up because of the controversy, if there is a controversy. I think there is some, I think grumblings and people not happy about Walt Disney himself becoming an animatronic. And I don't want to be rude, but it does not look like Walt Disney. The overarching topic we want to discuss is there a decline in Imagineering?
Yeah.
Is it going downhill?
And this does, I feel like, kind of feed into another episode we plan to do. So I will try to tread lightly.
Yeah.
So
I'm not going to talk about the
downgraded aesthetics.
We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about like just Imagineering in general. I'm just curious to we'll have this conversation because when that picture dropped and when the movements dropped and like the audio,
voice.
I was just like, if you don't get this exactly right,
don't do it. This is the creator,
Don't do this. Like, why? It looks like John Ratzenberger to me.
It looks like Mike Lindell to me.
It's
like I saw a meme of that online because I agreed with you that it was like very John Ratzenberg-esque, and then I saw like a meme online. I was like, it looks like the My Pillow guy, and like side by side, it's just like, oh my gosh, yes,
yeah.
It's like they did not make his face slender enough.
No.
They didn't even give him the hooded eyes that he has.
I think he needed to be younger. I think they went too old. And I think,
because I think that's the Disney that we all remember.
Well, yes and no, because
is when he's in his 50s and 60s.
Yeah, but like also, remember when we were watching like Face Off on Sci-Fi, awesome show. Old age was very hard to get right. That was especially hard to get right. It might have been a better way to get a better likeness if they went younger. But like, if you don't get this absolutely perfect, why would you put this out there?
But I don't think you can do younger for it just because Disneyland opened in 1955 and Walt was born in 1901. So he was 54 when this opened,
I think they just did way too old. I think they could have done 10 years younger.
I mean,
people age differently back then.
I don't think it's the age.
Nothing looks right.
I think it is that his face is too wide. It's like he got fillers.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's super smooth. It's very cool how it sits and stands up. I think that's very cool.
Definitely better than
the motion is very fluid, and the mannerisms are cool.
Mm-hmm.
The skin texture they're using now, the new one they're using, looks really good, but that is not Walt Disney. And what I've heard of like the voice that sounds like people aren't really on board with the voice because I'm assuming it's an AI voice.
Well, I think they probably pulled from Walt's own recordings.
Yeah.
And stitched it together. But I think part of the problem is they smoothed it.
Yeah. Well, like the way they could have.
Like, because whenever you hear Walt talking
they probably
in like videos and stuff, it's like you hear the crackle of the camera. Back then,
Well, also like,
the static in the microphone.
Literally, all you need now is like 10 seconds of clean audio, and you can do it. If they ingested like a minute of clean audio of like all his breaths like that, and like the way he pauses and the way he articulates, it would have been better maybe. I don't know what they did, but like you can definitely tell an AI voice anyways because it's like it's got no life.
Yeah.
And that's part of the problem with doing this like this. I think you can also reskin your voice. Like if you read it just like you think Walt would enunciate all this, then you can reskin it in Walt's voice and maybe have a better jumping off point from that. That being said, I can't like say judgment until I'm in the room listening to this in the next 2 months when we do this, and then I can give a better assessment.
I mean, I'm thinking probably from farther away, because we've just seen close-up pictures, probably from farther away where you'd actually be sitting, it may look better.
No, it looked worse when I
I don't know. We're not gonna know until we go see it in a couple months.
There's very like nice detail work, but again, it's not Walt.
I'm gonna tell you though, I'm gonna cry the whole way through. Either way.
It's not a huge part of the show because I think a lot of it's like video behind him. So again, it's like it's not the main focus, but it's like if you're gonna do it,
do it right.
Why would you not? Why would you put this out there if like people like that means all the Imagineers looked at this and said, "Yep, looks good to me."
It means Bob Iger also looked at it and was like, "Yeah, it's like to go."
If you look at this and like
Josh tomorrow,
if everyone's already calling this out, then it means all you guys were fine and complicit with this going out on stage, instead of just being like, you know what, we got this one wrong. We might have to retool the face.
Well, I don't think they had the time.
Time for what? They're Disney. They can do whatever they want.
No, because it opened on the 70th anniversary.
Well, then they should have just had maybe they'll I think they might fix it after a while. I have a feeling they're going to redo the face. Just my thoughts, I think. But it's like, if I don't get that. Like if everyone looked at that and was like, yep, looks good to me. Because they had to do like focus groups on this and be like, hey, does this look good?
But pulling this into Is Imagineering on the decline. If this is what's passable right now, it's like clearly they did not have a good sculptor for this.
That's the thing, they might have.
Here's the thing though, you have statues of Walt throughout all the parks, that look exact, So it's, and just from my years of watching Face Off on Sci-Fi, wouldn't it have been just easy to make a mold with one of those statues?
Yeah. It's also, I get worried about the older generations of Imagineering dying out, and
because it's art forms that don't necessarily aren't used, like you have machines to do a lot of things that would normally take a sculptor, a woodworker, someone like that, hours, weeks, months to complete, but then you have a machine that can spit something out that might not be the best quality. But I'm also saying that as I look at like our Haunted Mansion stuff in here, and like that bust from Spirit Halloween looks exact, looks spot on, and that's mass produced.
Yeah.
So I guess I really don't know. It's like, did they not want to put the time and effort into it and just keep readjusting until they got it right? Because I'm assuming these animatronics are very expensive.
Oh yeah, they are. This was probably on par with the Navi.
And that's why like a lot of times when like an attraction closes, they'll reuse animatronics, or they'll strip it to its bones, just to the animatronic skeleton, and reskin it. So it's like, how expensive is it to reskin something? I mean, this one was just a face.
This one was built from the ground up. It's brand new. It's got better motion than most of the ones I've ever seen there.
Yeah.
But it goes back to the issue of lost art forms. Because like I've seen that video pop up multiple times of the guy fixing the masonry in Notre Dame.
It's some cathedral in France, but yeah, it's like this like young 20s guy
it's like work that no one knows how to do anymore. I feel
studied, historic architecture and learned how to sculpt that way, and he's like one of the only people who can still do it.
And that's why I worry for like when they're like, oh, we're gonna bring back 2D animation. I'm like, are any of these original guys that did this around?
Yes, they are around, and there are people. I think Glenn Keane is actually one of them, who is going to be coming back to mentor the people.
That's what I'm like. I'm hoping this doesn't die. Because
rumored.
I'm worried about like, first off, the sculpting was just like, I just don't know how you put that out there. But like, is this like going to be a problem moving forward? If you're doing likenesses of people, because most of the time they don't do likenesses, but like, if this is like your creator, this is like the most important guy to Disney because it's Disney, and you get it wrong.
I think the problem is like it's all becoming very millennial white, millennial gray. just open concept.
Well, that's the downgrade.
It is an aesthetic thing, but I think they're intertwined.
Color. We're losing all the color and flavors that we used to have.
And
fun.
Everybody's just, I feel like, about process improvement,
versus magic.
Yeah. And it's just like, how quickly can we do this stuff and spit it out versus what will that quality be? Or should we take the time?
It's also going to get worse because of AI, I think. I think I think people are going to get lazier
and
lazier with AI.
The other end,
let it rule them.
Look at Epic Universe.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like,
that whole thing was done in 5 years.
Yeah. Like if you look at Epic and you're like, okay, this feels like something that Disney should have done. And they're using different ride systems, thinking outside the box, it looks like. And it looks way more fun than most things that Disney has put together in the last few years. Right? And quicker.
Yeah.
So it's like, literally, did they switch jobs? Like, did they take all the Imagineers and like give them all the Universal people?
I've said this multiple times. I think
was it a Freaky Friday situation?
I think what happened is during COVID, Disney laid off a whole bunch of cast members, Imagineers, corporate, a lot of people because the parks were closed for so long. And Universal didn't do that. And so I think they probably took advantage of Disney Imagineers, Disney cast members, giving them jobs that they needed. And because even when the parks reopened during the pandemic, Universal didn't make the kind of extreme changes that Disney did. They kept operations much more normal to what they used to be.
Let me ask you this. Like, in terms of the last few years of rides that have come out, what have you been impressed by?
For Disney,
what's been the most impressive thing? Like whether it be a ride or an animatronic or just an experience.
Are we talking about just U.S. or worldwide?
We'll just do Florida.
Florida. I love Tiana's.
There's nothing really new in that though.
There is and there isn't. There's definitely not as many animatronics, which to me is its own issue. I think
they were used. I think my only gripe about that ride is the screens.
Compared to Splash Mountain, there's nowhere near as many animatronics. And it's like they could have used animatronics instead of screens.
The screen was the only thing that took me out of it because I don't like seeing 2D characters in 3D.
Oh, Tron.
Okay. Well, that's an existing property.
Yeah. Tron was already...
Ratatouille were already made.
Yeah.
So they're not reinventing the wheel on this. It's exactly the same. And the only thing I can think of that they really went about outside the box would be Rise of the Resistance.
Or Mickey and Minnie's.
Yeah. That's still just screens most of the time though.
It is still screens, but it's fun.
They like that trackless ride system, and that's why Rise of the Resistance is a different kind of experience, and I think they really thought outside the box with that.
But then look at Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, and then they thought they're like, let's make a video game that no one wants to play.
Yeah.
It makes 6 people do it all together. I'm like, this is the worst. In terms of other rides or experiences that are just we're going to really push the boundaries of this, I don't know. Has there been? What's come out in the last few years? It's they reopened Tiana's. When was Avatar? How long has Avatar been there now?
2017, probably.
I mean, that ride in general, I think they were let's take Soarin' and really punch it up and make it 3D and shoot the smells in. We'll make it move and, we'll give them a new experience. But that was a while ago at this point.
Yeah.
And then what else? Ratatouille is then, when did Mickey and Minnie's come out? 2014?
That opened a week before COVID happened.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I feel like that's been there forever. When did they close the Great Movie Ride?
2017, 2018? Maybe 2019? Let me see.
Well, they had when did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train open then? I'm just trying to get a
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train would have been in the 2013 timeframe.
Okay, I'm just trying to get a timeline of what's come out in the last 10 years, really. I mean, what else has been new? Moana water thing, which it's fine. I don't know if that's mind blowing. What else?
Guardians.
Oh, I did like Guardians.
That's a huge one.
I do. That is my favorite roller coaster. So I'll give them props for that. I think that one was really solid.
That was very innovative too.
Yeah, that one was really cool. Okay. I'll give them that one.
At the same time, it's screens, but the track and the system, the car system.
Most of the time, it's not screens. It's there's a planet in the middle. It's just a little old school prop, a circle, like a sphere, and that's it. which I'm fine because it's just like you're hearing some good tunes and you're just
getting thrills.
It's so like laid back and chill. I feel like because you're just like leaning into like the curves and stuff. I love that. So okay, I'll give them that one. That one's good. And it did get aped, I think, by Universal with the werewolf roller coaster one because that does kind of the same thing actually.
Curse of the Werewolf. Yes and no. So
it spins more.
It depends on the weight of your cart.
So some might be spinning like crazy.
Some might be spinning like crazy. Some don't spin at all.
Okay. I mean, but have you been blown away? Because every time I see more videos of like Epic, I'm just like, whoa, that looks cool. Whoa, that looks cool. And granted, it is all built at once and it's all spanking new. And you're looking at Disney from a lens of like, there's very old things and very new things sometimes. So it kind of taints it a little bit of how it flows, I guess. I don't know how to describe what I'm talking about for that. You got like it's like when a teardown happens, there's like a brand new huge house next to a really old one kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like
I don't necessarily think that's the case for Disney.
Well, it's like even if the technology is dated, I don't care sometimes as long as it's good because like Haunted Mansion,
Pirates, Haunted Mansion.
But like the technology,
it's like you have animatronics that just turn their head.
Well, like if you look at like Haunted Mansion, like the technology used is so old. Yeah. It's so effective.
Like the Pepper's Ghost.
Yeah, the Pepper's Ghost stuff, it's effective. That's the main thing. It's like, this stuff is like genius stuff.
As a whole, they don't do practical effects like that anymore.
But I was thinking outside the box with your limitations in mind of what we can and can't achieve. And they pushed it to the absolute limit with that ride.
Yeah, well, Walt made them push it.
And it's still there. Like, it's still like hasn't changed that much. Are there any rides that have been built in the last like 20 years that are going to like, can say the same thing as the Haunted Mansion, basically? Hey, I haven't been really touched that much. They got rid of the spiders for the steps, but like
long stays, you're saying?
Yeah, like what's going to have the longevity over time? Because like Universal is actually notorious for tearing down things and rebuilding them, like because like they don't have the old King Kong, it's the new King Kong. They don't have the old Jurassic Park, it's the new Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
they update them like that, I guess, with some of those properties. But like,
well, I'd say Universal of the past. Yes, but I don't think Universal, where it's been going since,
they're not going to do that
since they started doing Wizarding World. I don't think that's going to happen. Like, I don't think that's going to happen in any of the Wizarding Worlds. I don't think that's going to happen at Epic Universe.
No, but it's like there's a nostalgia factor that I have nothing. I have no attachments to Universal anymore because the only ride from my childhood is E.T. and I absolutely hate that ride.
Yeah, I heard that when I went, and I was just like,
I hate that ride.
Also, the end of it is like an acid trip.
It's so weird. But like I'm
still gonna do it when we go.
It's again. Like I miss Jaws. I miss the original Jurassic Park, the King Kong, Earthquake, Back to the Future. There's like things that like I'm not. I think some of those are in California, maybe like on that long weird backlot tour. But like that's one of those things that like I grew up going to those, and now they're like I'm not tethered to that anymore, so I have no attachment. Whereas I have a big attachment to Pirates and Haunted Mansion that I rode ever since I was a kid. I could show my kids and they're obsessed with them too.
Yeah.
Whereas now, like what came out in the last 20 years, it's like, you're like, oh, that's not going to be touched for a long time kind of thing. A lot of these old rides are still around and kicking it. But like for new rides, can we say the same thing? No one wants Mission Space. That needs to go. That's not like a classic ride.
Yeah, but that one, I think they just put so much research into that one.
Here's a better question. What do you feel like is going to be a classic ride that just got built in the last 10 years? What do you feel like is going to be like the new classic?
I don't know.
It's hard to say, isn't it?
I mean,
from where we are, I guess it's hard to see it, but like,
it is hard to see it because like, I mean, would people have said Splash Mountain would be a classic ride? Would people say that like, trying to think of something that like, Spaceship Earth would be a classic ride. Living of the Land. Yeah. You think people said that when Epcot
not for Living of the Land, but for Spaceship Earth? I don't know. That
it's classic to us, but I'm saying
I know we're biased.
But I'm saying when that opened in the 80s, do you think people were writing that like, that's a hit, that's classic, that's going to be here forever? And they have like redone it a few times.
I would hope they would, but I don't know. It's hard to say because we're so close to the right now, and like we're biased anyways for a lot of these. You think like in like 20 years, they're gonna be looking at Little Mermaid and being like, maybe we should do something else with this space? Because I feel like that one could be on the chopping block. Frozen's safe because of popularity. Little Mermaid's 1989, and I don't think that ride's taking a lot of real estate, and I think a new princess is going to come along.
Here's the thing about The Little Mermaid. It did not get the kind of attention that they thought it would, given how the size of the line queue. But I just think that entire section of New Fantasyland is a waste of space.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they could have done so much more with that space. Like, you've got Gaston's Tavern, you've got some bathrooms, you've got that shop that just sells like the ILY dolls, and it's like these essentially like Disney's take on Bratz or something. I don't know.
Yucky.
It is yucky. I don't know. I'm not.
That is a lot of real estate that's like kind of useless.
And you've got like a DVC center, and it's like, and then the Little Mermaid and a Little Mermaid meet and greet, and that is it. And it's such a long walkway around the mountain. And I get that they can't really do much on the one side that like Seven Dwarfs is on, but they have all this land on the other side that they are not utilizing very well, in my opinion. You know,
I don't think that Little Mermaid ride is going to stand the test of time. I think that's going to become something else at some point. I don't think that's Frozen. I think is popular, so I don't think that's going anywhere, and it fits with the Norwegian, the area itself. Little Mermaid, I think, can easily be gone. I think Winnie the Pooh can easily be got and get axed.
Keep Winnie the Pooh out of your mouth.
I just think, well, I mean, I think it could it could become a better Winnie the Pooh ride, but I think it easily could go. I don't think Peter Pan or Small World will go anywhere.
Okay, I cannot wait until we go to Disneyland and you go to Fantasyland there. Like, I cannot wait because I think
I'm going to hate ours.
I'm
like, oh my gosh, there's so many dark rides.
It's either going to deepen your feelings or your opinion's going to change completely, because it's like all the rides there are just, they are so classic and nostalgic. And like my favorite ride at Disneyland when I went,
Roger Rabbit.
No. And when I say Disneyland, I mean like Disneyland, not California Adventure. Alice in Wonderland.
Oh yeah, that one looks fun.
I loved that one so much. And I love that Alice has 2 rides there.
Back to the Imagineering decline. I don't know. It's just, after seeing that Walt thing, I was like, man, this is, for the backlash I was seeing, like everyone was commenting on this. I'm like, how did no one call this out? That's my biggest thing about this. It's like, how, when everyone in the line was like dogging this and being like, what did you do? And I know these guys spent tons of hours trying to get this right, and it still doesn't look right, and that sucks. And I know they put in hard work, and I guarantee that it's like long ass hours. But if it's not right, you don't put it in front of the public.
I don't think they necessarily had a choice. I don't think the Imagineers themselves had a choice, and I can almost guarantee you that it is not an Imagineer that is probably saying, this is perfect, let's put it out there. It is probably a pencil pusher who's like,
that's even worse.
Too many hours on this. You know, you got to move on to something else because now these other things are falling behind, or people who are so far removed from what it is Imagineers do, or like so far up the chain that they've forgotten what it's like to be down at this level where you are doing the sculpting and whatnot. That
might be even worse if that's the case. Like, I don't know what's worse, if like if they all were like, I agree, this is awesome, let's put it out there, or if someone upstairs was just like, you're spending too much time on this, just put it out there like it is now, and it's fine. Like, I don't know what's worse. It's like there's a disconnect here, and I don't know. Like, if it were any other animatronic, I would have been like, I don't think it matters as much.
Well, and here's the other part of the problem too: is Bob Iger is pure metric, you know. So like
it looks just like him.
Maybe he doesn't care as much as you know, like Michael Eisner would have.
Well, what they could have done is like, you just have the office setting and just have his voice with no animatronic until the animatronic's perfect. Yeah, most of it's just a movie, and like he talks like a few little times. You could have just had a voiceover as a placeholder instead of doing this. So
it's almost, and because I've been avoiding videos because I want to experience it in real life, in person, like when we go. But I've just seen like little clips here and there. And it's like, I just wanted to see the face. I wanted to hear the voice, and to get kind of like an opinion on that. But So you're making it sound like it's kind of like the American Adventure.
Yeah, I think it's like that.
Where you have like Ben Franklin and Mark Twain randomly talking, but it's mostly video.
I think he says a few things. It sounds like it's not the major portion of it. So like in my head, I'm like, don't put the animatronic out there. Just show his office. That's cool. That's awesome that you guys recreated it. Just have his voiceover talking through some of these things and then have the video playing behind it whenever it needs to.
I am going to be kind of curious to see, like, whenever we go to Disneyland in a couple months, how this will compare for us to One Man in His Dream.
Well, I think that's what they're pulling from, I thought.
Are they?
I think that's what they said in that video.
I wasn't paying attention.
I think it's like sections from that, I think. I mean, we'll know. It's like, I hate shooting judgments out there when I haven't seen it in person, but like just from pictures alone, I'm just like, this is wrong.
Yeah. And you know, maybe we'll be wrong too, because like look at what our opinions were of Tiana's Bayou Adventure before we actually experienced it.
I mean, all we heard was
like a complete 180.
All we heard it was just like breaks down a lot. But like once we got in there, I was like, this is awesome.
Well, and here's the thing too, is that like, you know, negativity is going to get more views, it's going to get more likes, more comments and everything than somebody being like, this is wonderful. And then you're just going to have haters coming in and raining on the parade.
You show me that picture though, and I'm automatically going to be like, what is that?
Yeah.
I literally thought it was John Ratzenberger. I'm like, oh, they have a Cliff Clavin animatronic for some reason at Disney World. It's like, did they do Cheers too? Was that ABC? Like, that's all I thought of.
I think Cheers was actually CBS.
Yeah. But like,
could be wrong. Maybe NBC.
Anyways, I mean, I don't know. It just it makes me worry a little bit about the future of like how Imagineering is handled, and I don't know.
They don't have those unlimited funds.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Unlike, you know, like the Asia parks that we've discussed before, is that it's not Disney funding those.
Their animatronics are like above and beyond ours. Ours are like just.
Yeah.
I wonder what how much that actually cost to build. I bet it's like over $1 million. How much was the other one was $1 million, right? For the Navi.
Oh, her?
It's like $1 million animatronic, I think.
Yeah, and that is a thing too, is like how amazing she looks and with her size.
That was like a marvel right there that they did that. And also, like, I think some of the stuff when like an animatronic actually moves, like how they did Olaf ice skating, I think that's clever. To just show like, and like have him like walk, like you don't see his feet because they cleverly cover just above that so you can't see the bar like that. This one gets up, like sits up and sits down kind of thing, which I think is really cool. But again, it's just the face is like so off, and I'm like, you can fix this. I feel like it wouldn't be like the worst to fix this.
It would be,
because that's like the one thing that
But okay, so going back to this though, because
harping on this a lot.
If you go and you look at close-ups of the presidents in the Hall of Presidents,
oh, they look wonky.
They do not look anything like the president. You might see some semblance in there, but
I think like the ones that talk, I think they spent more time on. But like some of the other ones that don't talk, because we looked it up. When did they start talking? Was it
Clinton administration?
Clinton,
I think
so. Like 93. Okay.
Yeah.
So like anyone before that, like I don't think they spent as much time on. But even like I think I saw Obama's in. I was like, that doesn't look anything like him.
Well, so it was they were talking before. It was the sitting president did not start talking until Clinton.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I think Washington and Lincoln talk, and maybe Roosevelt. I think, but like, I think that's one of those things where it's like there's so many that I don't pay attention to it. When it's Walt, a man in his dream kind of thing,
the sole focus of the show.
He's only there, and like I think. That one Imagineer was talking about lighting being a big part of this, and like maybe it's just poorly lit also to not take advantage of lighting, because when you think of it like the Lincoln animatronic, it's dark and it's like it's uplit, I think, and he's also got a lot of facial hair.
And the same in like why do I keep blanking on that? American Adventure.
Like they have a lot of facial hair, and like I think if you get facial hair and hair right, it goes a long way. If they have something distinguishing, like Lincoln with the hat and the beard, it's like a lot easier. I feel like they should have done just like get that like hologram company that did like the Tupac thing. Just get a holographic wall, and that's it.
That's kind of actually what I thought it was going to be when they first announced it.
Then it's him. Like it's exactly him. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see if they ever make any improvements. I don't think that this is a permanent show though.
I think it is. I think it rotates with Abe.
Well, no, right now, like for the first month maybe 2 months it's going to be only the show showing, and then it becomes rotating, but I don't think it's going to be permanent.
Any final thoughts on this?
I don't think the Imagineers are doing as good of a job as they used to. And I think it is because the Imagineers that started these parks have aged out.
Yeah.
And I don't know what art schools are teaching now, but they're not teaching this.
Well, that's why I keep worrying about AI, just half-assing it with AI because...
And maybe they just don't have the right mentors there.
You know? Well, it's like AI is going to make everyone so lazy when it comes to like looking up things or anything. Yeah. You're like, oh, make me a picture of a donkey hitting a baseball. And it just does it in like 10 seconds. And you don't have to think about it. And it does it for you. And you're like, oh, that's good enough.
Maybe the problem is there's too much opportunity now. Back in like the olden days, it's like you did whatever your parents did. So, parents aren't apprenticing their children to do this stuff. Kind of like a Leota Toombs and Kim Irvine.
Oh, just like a family business, kind of like we're all
like an Imagineer dynasty.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I just worry. AI is a dangerous tool because I think it makes people lazy and complacent.
Yes, especially with this newer generation coming through.
But it's just too easy, I think, for people to be like, I can use this as a tool because it's just like, oh, I'm imagining. You just type a prompt in and it makes a picture or a video now. That's like, you're like, oh, well, I didn't have to think about that. There we go. Look how creative I am. I'm like, that wasn't creativity at all of what you just did.
Yeah.
There's nothing creative about this prompt. It's like people have done some amazing things with it, but it's like, how much creativity was that? Because you were taking from everybody else that has put something on the internet. It is finding little bits and pieces of other artists and stealing that and making something else. It's mashing them up.
Right. And now it's like, oh, if I forget what the name is for it, but if you, like do like a word space dash space word, or like, like word double dash word, like in writing, it's just like that's automatically flagged as like Chat GPT or AI writing it. And it's just like, no, that is like proper grammar that we all learned in like elementary, middle, high school, and everything of how to write. It's just like, just because these kids now don't know how to properly construct a sentence in writing.
Yeah, no one uses punctuation anymore. It drives me insane.
Yeah.
But anyways, like final thoughts are, I'm worried. It's a worrisome thing for me to like.
I mean, I've just kind of been worried about the direction Disney's been going in the last 10 years anyways.
Yeah.
For like what they're doing with the parks.
Well, also it's just knee-jerk reaction at Universal right now. So like a lot of that thing is they're like, they open a new park, we got to close down a whole bunch of stuff and redo it all and ruin like the aesthetics of some of other stuff. Because they're Adventureland and Frontierland rather, and Liberty Square, I think are going to forever be changed in a worse way.
Yeah. I saw a video of somebody in the park the other day now that Tom Sawyer's Island and the Riverboat and Rivers of America has closed and it's all boarded up, and it looks sad.
It's gonna look weird without water. You need water.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going in like a month and a half, so I'm interested to see how that looks.
I'm not looking forward to that. I don't care if, it could be the best ride ever, but if I'm in the line for Haunted Mansion and I look over and see Lightning McQueen being like, hey buddy, I'm like, ugh.
They're not going to have it like that.
I know, but I have a feeling, well, they're probably going to wall it up now, I guess, right?
It's going to be all walled up. It's walled up right now, but they're going to have tree and mountain and barrier.
Yeah, I guess. All right. I mean,
you're not going to be able to see the cars from Liberty Square.
But if you turn that corner though, and it's going to look so weird with just car stuff in that area. Because it's that area always feels like you're going
Maybe
back in time.
Maybe they've planned through it more than we
I hope
think
so.
they have.
It's just worrisome of what you guys are doing to destroy the aesthetics of a park.
Yeah.
Because it was meticulously designed, I feel like, and then they're just like, put something else there.
Yeah.
And they didn't think about it. They're like, put that crap there. And I'm like, this is what Imagineering, they had these things in mind of what went where specifically. Because that spoken wheel thing when you're looking at Tower of Terror, it lines up with Morocco. That's genius level thinking when they're like, we want it to make this feel seamless when I look this way. No one is doing that anymore.
And how from Adventureland you can only see the Polynesian. From Tomorrowland you can only see the Contemporary. From Main Street you can only see the Grand Floridian, you know, as far as like those hotels are concerned.
Yeah, it's like now they're just like, put this there. I like something else there. And that's it. And you're just like, oh my God, that's so...
Yeah, they don't really seem to plan it out or have any kind of rhyme and reason.
Yeah, especially like with how MGM is being relayed out with that stuff, how they're doing that. I'm like, your organization makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
It's like, you could have put Monsters, Inc. with the other Pixar stuff.
Yeah. Oh, on that note too, it was announced this past week that Star Wars Launch Bay will be closing and being replaced with like Disney animation
or it
studio kind of stuff.
It should have been Monsters Inc., but whatever.
Yeah. I'm excited for I love Launch Bay, but I'm excited for that change. I just hope that they still keep like the Darth Vader and Chewie and BB-8 meet and greet somewhere.
I mean, it makes no sense why it's over there. But anyways, take us home. Where can you find us?
You can find us online at backlottours.com, on our Instagram at backlottours, and you can stream us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And in season 3, we're finally going to do those vlogs.
Man, you did really well in that one.
I know, I was on point.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
I've never been more proud of you.
And if you'd like to plan your own magical vacation or go to Universal Cruise all-inclusive, please reach out. I'd love to help you plan that at castlebound_Jana or email me, jana@castleboundtravelco.com.
Take us home, babe.
There's a great big pretty okay tomorrow.
It's shining at the end of every day.